We're back. We're back, people. Live and direct, man. Upper body sesh today. Gonna be a good session, man. Feeling good. Getting the gains today, man. Getting the gains. We're gonna do, obviously, calisthenics and weights, but two exercises per body part, and then we'll see what else we can squeeze in, man. But make sure. There we go. Make sure the mic is working. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. So we're gonna start off with the pull-ups. Did we do pull-ups in the last upper body session? I don't even remember. That session was kind of a blur. Oh, that's because it was like a little reintegration session. So makes sense. But I feel like we can go a little bit harder today. Elbow, no pain actually throughout the week. Well, since the last upper body session, it is a little bit. Well, it was a little bit tight, but it wasn't like painful. It was just like had been worked, a bit of fatigue, so can't complain about that. My shoulder feels a bit funky, but that's about it. But that's I think that's just a normal thing for me. This shoulder, I need to start actually doing some proper work on that. But let's do it, man. We'll start with some body weight for the warm up, and then we'll get into the weighted after. So wide. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll go. What will we go? We'll go with we'll do a 10 kg for another warm up, and then I think I'll do. I'm gonna go for 20 kg for the first working set. Yeah. I'm sure we can get 20 for some reps today, man. Bozo. You don't know. Fixing me. I decided against the TikTok live today. Next session, I think. Next session will probably be the TikTok live, which I'm probably gonna do tomorrow. Actually, back-to-back sessions this week. Why? Because I'm doing a link-up session on Saturday, so I want to make sure I get enough rest. In between that, because I know that's going to be intense. Those are some serious Cali guys, so gotta make sure we prep for that. But we're still doing our own individual work. You know how that goes. I'll just get stuck like that. There we go. But it's a lovely day today, man. Breeze is breezing. Good weather, all that good stuff, man. Just make sure everything is functioning how it should be. I think so, yeah. I make that birdie sign. I do like this dual streaming, so I might have to make a little investment into the dual streaming. Make me so right. All right, so 10 kg, second warm-up set. We'll do that. Jesus. That was not trying to cooperate. We'll go for like 7 or 8 reps maybe. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7. All right. Don't know if it's gonna be smarter to go with 15 kg for the working set or 20. I think I'll attempt 20. If I get 4, I'll go down to 15. If I get more than 4, I'll just stick with a 20. But I feel like I'll probably get 4. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Check you and me and do your job. Third is the name, then Baller did the chain. Turn on for the watch. The mob, alhamdulillah. Check you and me and do your job. Third is the name, then Baller did the chain. Turn on for the watch. I think chest wise today I might do some incline with the dumbbells rather than use the barbell setup. I think I'll do incline with dumbbell. Take a bit of stress off of my shoulder, can play with the hand placement a bit more and put more emphasis on the chest. So might be the move for today. But I will be warming up on that adequately because I ain't trying to jet myself up, man. I ain't trying to get no injury free to the end of the year. But let me go and check quickly. Everything is running. The music will go off for us just a second. Give me one moment. Okay. Twitch, we are live. Lovely. Just checking YouTube. Very quickly. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. We're cooking on both platforms, people. Only bad thing is I put my phone up there for the mute to play, so I can't really see. I don't know if the chat is going to come up on the screen. So if you're here, just write something in the chat so I can see if it's going to come up on the screen, and I'll read the screen chat compared to using my phone chat. If you could do me that favor, it would be so nice. So be very much appreciated. It's nothing. But this should be solid. This 20 kg should be solid. Hey, let's see what we can do with this, man. I'm excited. All right, let's do it. Oof. Ah. Nah. All right. I think I'll stick with this weight actually. I think I'll stick with this weight. That was pretty smooth. I was expecting a bit more struggle, but that was good. That was good. Something to build off of. One time for my. You don't wanna be. Don't save her. Don't save her. Don't save her. We are going to be doing some new exercise. Well, not new as in the sense of they're new to people, but new to our workout routine. Just to have a bit of fun. You know. You know. One time for my. I think in regards to biceps today, we're gonna go seated bicep curl rather than the barbell curl. We'll go seated bicep curl. Triceps, we're gonna. Dips seem a bit risque today, just because of the shoulder situation. So we'll stick with the extensions. And then we might do some weighted push-ups as well. That's not really going to aggravate the front shoulder too much, I don't think. But yeah, that's going to be the bulk of today's session. Going to get some lats raises in there as well. Lateral raises for those who are whatever. And I want to do a shoulder press, but I might do it seated. Just take a little tension off the lower back. Yeah, we might do that seated for safety reasons, and then yeah, that should be the session, man. That should be a good session, man. But let's get into this next set of pull-ups, man. Streaming wise, we should be able to get some more streams in, people. You know, as I said, my time has freed up quite a bit now. You know, so if you see the odd streaming notification, just know it's not a glitch. It's the real thing. You know, we are going to be getting back on some of the other streams, and there was something else I was gonna say. Streams and oh, how can I forget what I was gonna say? That's crazy. Streams, more videos on YouTube, not live stream workouts, but just videos in themselves. And damn, I really can't remember the other thing. That is crazy. It's gone. It's gone. It's all good though. Come back to me. Here we go. Yeah. Ah. Window, don't you let out that antidote. I don't know nothing about popping pills. I never popped a pill before in my life, apart from painkillers and antibiotics, and obviously multivitamins. But drugs, hardcore recreational drugs, absolutely not. Not my forte, man. That sort of stuff scares me. I ain't gonna cap. Even when I first had my taste of marijuana, even though I do not smoke like that. Who's this? What do you mean, who's this? This is me. I just changed my name on on Twitch. I probably should have put a story out or something. It is still, you know. You said like I changed my whole. I had to look at the camera and be like, wait a second, do I look different? No, I just changed my name, man. I changed my name because I changed my name on my other platforms. So I was like, I kind of want them to be somewhat similar. So yeah, changed the name. I knew that would throw some people off. So I wasn't expecting that, but I wasn't expecting you to say that. But yeah, oh, actually, a different setup as well. That's probably. Have you been? Yeah, you was in the stream the other day. Yeah, we changed positions, pause, but you know what I mean. We changed direction of the workouts and changed name. So yeah, a lot of changing. All right, cool. So we're gonna get into just on the pull-ups. I'll do the curls next. Yeah, we'll do the seated curls next. And then we'll do we'll do the lateral raises after that. I think I'll leave the weighted push-ups until closer to the end of the session, just so my shoulder gets a little bit more movement before we get into any sort of heavy pressing or pushing, should I say. Exercises. But what's good, man? How you feeling? Mr. Alexis? How you been, bro? Where are my wrist straps? I ain't seen them. I hope my dogs didn't what's that say? I hope they didn't get a hold of them, because I know how that goes. We look down in the garden, they're just there, torn to shreds. Let's see. I'm good, man. Been gaming. Nice. What game you been playing? Man? I want to get back on the gaming as well, if I'm honest. I've been seeing a lot of people playing different games. I think there low-key might be a resurgence in gaming in terms of, what's it called? Power World. Never heard that. What's Power World? What's the concept of that? I've been seeing some decent games dropping, man. Gaming definitely had a phase where the games were kind of arse, in my opinion, anyway. Because gaming was elite when I was a kid, man. Gaming was seriously elite, so it's good. I can go around killing stuff, and she can collect. Sounds like the best of both worlds. Yeah, that sounds like the best of both worlds. Definitely a good game to play with your partner, for sure. Everybody getting their fill. But yeah, the games when I was younger, you know, the Spyros, Crash Bandicoots, There was a medieval game as well, which was called, you know, it's like Pokemon, but it had a baby with light. Damn. Okay. Okay. I might have to check that out. See how that's looking. I might have to check that game out, man. But yeah, them old school games, they hit. They hit, man. There's some of them I need to go back and play again because I couldn't complete them when I was a kid. I didn't have obviously the the working brain like that to get certain things done. So let me start off with 10 kg for the curls, and then I should be able to go up in weight, maybe to like, well, I say 10, the bar weighs 5, so that's 15 actually. So actually this might be good. We'll see how this feels. So it actually might go up to 20 or 25. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. They remastered Spy. Yeah, I've been seeing that. I've been seeing they're remastering quite a few games now. So I'm definitely interested, you know, in getting back into gaming again for sure. Plus, I don't want my son to be like a better gamer than me. Or you know, he's there playing games and I can't keep up. Let me just say that instead. And he's just looking at me like, "Oof, this guy sucks, man." Because one thing I'll say about my dad, he wasn't a gamer, but he was good at driving games, and so we was able to connect through that. Like he would watch me play all these like crazy killing games and shooting games, and he'd be like, "Can we just play some Gran Turismo, Forza, Saturn driving, Need for Speed, whatever?" And we would just be there going back and forth. And then obviously, you know, he wouldn't let me win. He actually wouldn't let me win. But it was good. Good times, man. Good times. Good times. But yeah, he used to hate my other games. All the killing games, he used to despise those. He was not a fan of that sort of stuff. But, itty witty. Alright, let's see how this feels, man. Let's see what this is looking like. Oof. It's gonna be too light, but we'll do it anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Ain't gonna go no more than that because we don't need to. Good warm-up set. We will go up to, that's that 5 each side. So we'll go 10 each side. Yeah. And that should take us to where we need to be. The front gate. Thank God you came. Made plans for you. But what was that game? Was it not It's not Samus. What's that? Oh, it's in Smash Bros. His name is Samus, but I forget the name of the game. It's like a robot sort of thing, and he shoots beam cannons. I forget what it's called. Oh snap! That is so annoying. How can I forget what it's called? Is it Samus? No, it's not Samus. It was on GameCube. I don't remember. Fully can't remember. Fully can't remember the name of that game. No, not Metazoid Prime. What the hell? What am I getting at? Some Metazoid Prime. What game is that? I forget. something Prime. It's not Amazon Prime. I gotta look that up, man. I gotta look that up for sure. Controller. Oh man. Gotcha. Let's get a mat for this. I ain't trying to abuse my weights like this, man. I'm a legend. I'm a legend. I'm a boss. From the south. Every day. Boom, boom, boom. Got my hands on the DJ booth and. Good God. Okay, let's go see how this feels. That is it. That is it. Metroid Prime. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. This is how I know you're a true gamer. Most people ain't gonna remember that game. That was one game I did not understand the concept at all. It came with a GameCube, but really I wanted the GameCube for Smash Bros. Man, I did not understand that game, not even slightly. All right, let's go for this. Jeez, man. That weren't friendly. Oh my gosh, one more set of that though. Ay, ay, yeah. And it. Yeah, Metroid Prime. But it came with Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, you got, yeah, same. Smash Bros was the only thing I was really interested in. Sonic Adventure, I don't remember. Sonic Adventure. I don't remember Sonic Adventure. I used to have Sonic on, well I did, my sisters had it, because they were older than me. They had it on like the original Sega Mega Drive. That was good. That was good. I could cope with that when I was a kid. That was a lit game actually. I got it remastered. Well, I got a version of it on, was it PlayStation or PlayStation 2? That game was lit. Sonic, the original one. I don't know about the other ones. Oh no, I used to have, is it not Super Surfers? Sonic, the one where you used to race each other and it had Shadow, Tails. Oh, what was that called? It wasn't Sonic Surfers, it was like, I forget. That game was good. I like that game, man. Honestly. That was me and my sister used to go at it on that. Forget the name though. Yeah, man. Those sort of games, ish. Can't compare. Can't compare. Alright, we got one more set of the curls. Oh, the rose. You see, yeah, you're in the same boat as me. So you got introduced into the gaming world from young. Yeah, man. I remember the old games, Ninja Turtles. Street Fighter. Some of them we had to blow the hard drive if it stopped working. You used to get dust in there and the game would not load. You had to just and then hope for the best. Some of them were unrecoverable, but for the most part, man, nostalgic. And I remember when I got the Game Boy. Oh my goodness! But we wasn't allowed to play it on. Was it? We were allowed to play it right before we went to bed, or something like that. I remember my sister used to hog it sometimes, and I used to get like 15, 20 minutes. That was it. And then my mom would be like, bedtime. I'm like, I didn't even get to do nothing. So yeah, once she found out that was happening, she got me my own Game Boy, and I got the Game Boy Color. She had the original, just the red Game Boy. But yeah, when I got that Game Boy Color, man, thought I made it in life. That was peak gaming, man. Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow. I think after that I got Gold and Emerald. And I think I lost interest after like Gold and Emerald. It started to get a bit crazy for me with all these different Pokemon. I think I had Crystal as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think I had that as well. All right, let's do this next set, man. Woo. Here we go. Damn, come on, man. Come on. Nah. Thought I had that one. It's all good. All good. We'll go into some lateral raises now, actually. We'll just do them seated as well. Yeah. Do those seated as Welly, Pokemon Yellow, and a yellow Game Boy Color for my past year, man. Yeah, those were good times. I remember, so I thought I was like elite. Our Pokemon were decent. I went to school, and you know, you used to have the cord that you could attach to other people's to Game Boys to battle. I remember their names as well. Like, I didn't know they were super nerds until they brought their Game Boys in with their Pokemon. They were like mashing me up. I was like, oh, I am not as good as I thought I was at this game. They had like the level 100 Charizard, level this Blastoise, like all the fully evolved Pokemon. They just had them there chilling. Like, I said, yeah, you know what? Let me go play something else. This ain't even fun, man. Yeah, those guys are like nerds. But yeah, they had all like the special attachments as well that went with the Game Boy. Yeah, some things I had never even seen. I was like, damn, you guys take this serious. That was funny. That was like toy day at school. No. Yeah, toy day at school. I remember that. Toy day, man. But it's funny how back then, when there wasn't like online gaming wasn't as prominent, and you thought you was good at a game, until that someone came to your house or you played them like in a, you know, I don't know what, like a club or a youth club, whatever, and you just get exposed, and you, like your whole world is like, oh my goodness, I am not the cream of the crop. Yeah, man, that was funny. That was funny. But that's why I had to get good at Smash Bros, because I used to go to like an after school youth club that you can make there. This power is like if you had Pokemon. Oh, okay, I see. Got you. I might check that out. Actually, I'm going to check it out. What platform is that on though? Is that on like your phone or like an actual like PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, or PC? The one game I used to bang out, Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 2, Budokai Tenkaichi 2, I think it was. Mate, that used to be my game, go-to game every time. The first Budokai was cold, but for me, that was the best one for me. And then I remember, that's what I had as well. Need for Speed on GameCube, the first one. No, not first one. Need for Speed Underground 2. Oh man, what a game. What a game. You know what the sad part is though? I didn't have a memory card for it. So every time I was on the game, turn it off, I had to start again. And so one time I was like, nah, I ain't starting again. I tried to leave that on, like for the, I went to bed. Meesh. I don't think my GameCube was the same after that. I tried to leave that on for so long. Oh man, that is pain back then when the memory card used to be sold separately. Oh gosh. Burnout, yeah, Burnout was cold, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, the one where you can move around, remember that? Where you could fly, yeah. My cousin had the one where you could fly around and stuff. But yeah, if you didn't have a memory card back in the day, life was stress. Unless you complete the game in one day or one sitting, then obviously you didn't care because I completed this. But if it was, almost forgot to put the clips on. If it was one of them games that took a long time and you didn't have a memory card, especially if someone like tripped over the wire while you was playing, you wanted to cry, man. I remember there was one time I was playing a Rugrats game, and I think I had gone downstairs or something, and my mum just turned the PlayStation. This is PlayStation 1, and then I'd come back upstairs. I was like, yeah, let me, and I felt like crying. I was like, oh my goodness, I was so close to complete whatever I was completing. She actually felt bad, but you know, she didn't know. She didn't know. How times have changed, huh? All right, here we go. One. Two. Three. Four. Hey, feels like the shoulders have been neglected, man. I forgot to do a warm-up set though. Damn. Oh well. It's all good. It's all good. We'll do another set of that, and then we'll move on swiftly. But yeah, man, how times have changed, huh? How times have changed. That is crazy. I think next I'll do maybe do some face pulls, get a bit of the rear delts and upper back traps as well. Yeah, I think I might do some face pulls with the pulley system. We've got to hit triceps as well, so yeah, those will be the next two exercises for sure. But it's crazy how people who are like a lot older than us really seen the world change. Like if you're like in your 30s or late 20s, you think back to when you were a kid and how much things have changed. Like if you're in like 60s or 70s, that is crazy how much you have seen. Like my grandma, she's like 94, 95. You know, she's not all there mentally anymore, but if she was, like the amount of things she would have seen throughout her years. Wish. That's a lot to try and conceptualize, you know? Crazy, man. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Oh. Anytime. Any more room for me? And I find it strange how people can't work out to certain music. I think even though when I was older and stuff, she didn't really experience tech change. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, if you don't involve yourself in it, it's just like a foreign thing completely. But this is why I feel like it's important for you as you get older to try and stay as up to date with things as possible, so you're always like able to function, I should say, you know. Because I think you get to an age where you're like, this is too advanced for me. I'm just gonna stick to what I know. But I think that's the wrong mindset. I think if you keep up, you'll be all right. And it keeps you out of trouble. You know, people won't be able to what's the word? Scam you, things like that. Here we go. Ooh. We've reached the blade section of the music. I think the mix come to an end. Let me go and put the next mix on, unless it's gonna come on automatically. I doubt it though. I have my phone up there. Let me see. Yeah, this shoulder feels a bit yucky, man. Don't know why. Okay, let's set up the pulley system. Do I even risk doing chest today? I don't even know if it's worth it. I don't think so. It's not like I'm desperate to do chest like that. That can always be left for another day. I might vote against it actually. I might be smart today and say, you know what, no chest. No chest. Let me bring the camera up. Yeah, definitely societal changes for sure. Definitely societal changes. That's probably one of the biggest ones. Because I think generations now take it for granted just being able to go to whatever country and you move around, you function, whatever. You might experience things in different places, obviously, but for the most part, you're pretty much safe in most cases. If you went somewhere, it's not like you gone, be attacked or things of that nature. You might get some funny stares or comments, but your life won't be endangered because you decide to go somewhere, or you know what I'm saying? that sort of thing. So yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things I would say. Because I don't think a lot of people can conceptualize that. Like someone telling you, no, you can't come in here and go here and do this and whatever, but just based off your appearance. Like, you know, that's a crazy concept to try and get down with. Obviously, people still experience it in this day and age, you know, but not on such a widely accepted level. You know, you're more surprised that it happened rather than it being the norm. Things like that. Let you go. No, no. What weight are we gonna do today? Let's start off with 20, and then see what we can get into after that. Let me use the smaller plates, actually. That'll make more sense. This thing likes to swing sometimes. It'll always be. There's a leather on the sleeve. Yeah, quite a few years ago I went to Jamaica with a money bag and drove it to Jamaica. So I'll never go on the trip again. I thought. No, facts. Which software am I using? I am using Prism. Prism does allow you to multi-stream. You do have to pay for it, but yeah, I'm using it right now. I'm actually using the free trial, but I think I'll end up making the investment. So, welcome from YouTube, man. I like that. How you can just merge the chats. I didn't know that. I thought it might come up separately. That's dope, though. That's dope. Yeah. I feel you on that. I feel you on the drive in Jamaica. I've heard some stuff about good old Jamaica. That is one of my, not motherland countries, but you know what I mean. Half Jamaican, half Grenadian. But crazy, fun fact, I've never actually been there. I need to go though. Never actually been there. But obviously now. I think the reason actually I've never been there is because we don't know the family there. And my grandparents never returned there themselves like that. So there was never really an emphasis to go there, you know? My name, shit, my sisters. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, you see all that stuff? That's the thing. So slow, and it's like there's not an appreciation for people's time or energy, effort, you know? I do have a London accent because I am from London, southeast London to be precise, but I'm not in London right now. Obviously, as you can tell by the weather, I am in the Caribbean, Grenada. So that's probably where the confusion might be coming in. And she can... Yeah, man. I hear you. The Caribbean as a whole has to do better in that sense. You know? Has to do better. No, I live here now. Yes, I've been here for how many years now? Since 2021? I think it was the end of 2021. Yeah, I think it's the end of 2021 or the end of 2020. One or two. I'll be forgetting. Yeah, true. I hear you, man. Alright, let me get into this set, man, before I get too cold. First warm-up set, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'll add a cash checks. That's dicks. I'll add another 10. See how that feels. If that is a good weight, we'll just do it as a working set. If it's still a bit too light, then we'll just call that a second warm-up set. And then we'll just do maybe 1 or 2 working sets. In the stitching. Killing. I forgot about that, damn. I really forgot about that. Thank God I didn't lick my head. It used to happen to me in the gym a lot. Give me love for the night, you ain't no time. I appreciate, man, appreciate the sub. Really appreciate that. I was in school, I convinced it was for education. Oh damn, you can just. She's in about you. I feel you. I can't scroll in the chat, that's annoying. I can't see what you said before. I gotta figure that out. But yeah, man, it's 2 completely different worlds. Honestly, 2 very, very different worlds. And some islands are definitely more harsher than the others. From what I've been told anyway. You know? But Fortico, I appreciate that sub, man, again. I appreciate it. Bad man. Bad man. I suppose now I have to continue streaming on both. The top message I saw, it was about, oh damn, it just moved up again. Oh no. The one before where you said, worst case, you're stuck somewhere in the world. The one before that. Boom, bend your knees, then take it to the max. The base to the max. Take it to the max. Alright, let's go for this one now. Let's see what we're rocking with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. You know what we'll do? I'll add in another 5 kg. 2 sets. And that should be it. Everyone is happy to receive her money, but also could judge her for the decisions she made. Ah, got you. When I was in school, I convinced her it was education. I feel you. Yeah, man, that's how it be though. That's how it be for real. That's how it be. But I will say, I think you definitely do look at life differently when you are like, not even just raised, but you spend a decent amount of time in a place outside of the Western world, does kind of change your value and attitude towards things. So not to say that it's always better, but I just think it gives you a different perspective of things. And I think that's why traveling and living in different places or experiencing different places is beneficial. And that doesn't mean you have to travel the world, but you just lived in, like, you know, maybe a more modernized place, a less modernized place, something in between. So you kind of see how things navigate and what you kind of resonate more with. That's true. That is true. I hear that. Yeah, that thing, those who have never left, you can kind of tell by their what's the word I'm looking for? By their disposition or their, again, attitude towards certain things, or how things, operate or go, or their values. It is very interesting. Yeah. Very true. All right, here we go. Oh, this was heavy now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Yeah, we'll do another set of that. Damn, that was tough. Yeah, very true. All would be, there'd probably be like a no mutual ground, because you're only looking through like one vision or one lens. It would kind of be like that. That makes sense. Yeah, I feel you. They'll be very one-dimensional. This is how things are. This is how things work. This is how things should go. And they probably wouldn't have a broad spectrum of things to really discuss or talk about, or those sort of things. Yeah, variety is the spice of life. Big time. I agree. This is why I'm very thankful for all the experiences that I've been able to have. I can generally speak to most people on a level about something. Facts. I hear that. You gotta take it with you, especially if it's beneficial. Definitely. I hear that. Okay, here we go. Next set. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 5. Ooh wee. Yeah, we ain't doing no pressing movement today, man, that's for sure. We ain't doing no pressing movement today. Even my elbow is starting to get a little bit fidgety. But not too crazy. That was the last tricep movement anyway, so we're gonna do some sim face pulls now. I'm gonna try this weight out and see. This might be a good warm-up weight, but can't exactly gauge fully whether or not. Let me see. Oh yeah, absolutely not. Actually, nah, absolutely not. You gotta lose about 5 kilos off of that. Why is this not cooperating now? There we go. No. Start off with that 20. See how much we can add back on after that. Hey man, how you doing? Good. Going back to work? Yeah. All right then. People have traveled around and experienced my culture. True, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. And I have found that to be the same as well. %100 agree. Let's see how this feels. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's good. Probably put another 10 kilos. That should be the sweet spot. Oof. No, I was just fixing my phone. All right. Yeah, put another 10 kg. See what that's feeling like. That's the exercise that I've been missing, man. Get that upper back going. Yeah, man. But in saying that, it's funny how a lot of people have the same experiences even though they're in different countries. So it's like some things are definitely universal regardless of where you live or where you're from. Because sometimes you think, oh, it's only this my country or my area that does this or behaves like this. All right. Let's go. Okay. I think I'll add on a 2.5 for a final set, and then we'll leave that movement alone as well. So we almost actually got back up to the weight that was originally on here, but I don't know why it felt so heavy the first time. Maybe I wasn't fully prepared for it. True. Let's rest a tiny bit longer. Okay, I might do some hammers as well, and then that will be it for sure. I'm not gonna do the shoulder press yet. Nah, that's not gonna happen today. I don't know what the heck that is right there, but it feels like it's just tight. Damn. Not boxes, just it. Oh, okay. I get what you mean now. Yeah, that must annoy people who actually like do martial arts and combat sports when people are just abusing something with no technique. Because if I was watching someone, I don't know, kick a football or something, and they were just doing it with like overzealous, not, trying to do it fluidly, that would kind of irritate me. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I hear you. I definitely hear you on that. And the worst thing is they think they're doing something. That's probably the most annoying part as well. Okay, let's go. Last set. Nah. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, let's hit some hammers with the ropes. With the rope. Me no wanna. Baby. Broken. Join my nasty. Yeah. Let me see how this fits. Actually, I feel kind of light. This kind of feels like a waste of time. Maybe I need to be higher up. I don't know. Let me see. I think it's just too light. That's the problem. Islam. And I got G. No gravity. Alright, let's add on this. 20. We'll get the other 20 on there as well. Where is the other 20? I don't know. Oh, over there. Bugging. Bugging. Alright, let's see how this feels now. I don't like how I can't get a good extension on it. I think I might need to change the other wire might be too long though. Yeah, I think I might have to put the other wire on. Let's try that. See. It's not getting the extension that I want. Try this one instead. Damn, that's heavy as hell. Oh, snap. Accident. Nah, that ain't happening. I think the other wire was better. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Forgive me, second time using this, trying to figure out the best way to do it. Yeah, I hear you. True. You know, I always say that. You can't hide with calisthenics. You can hide behind weights with like how much weight you're lifting. People will not really focus on the form or the aesthetic quality, but a bad pull-up or a bad push-up just looks like what it is at the end of the day, or if it's executed with poor form, it doesn't really count. Like, people are not respecting it. I would say that. So I agree with you on that. 100%. There is definitely a more of an aesthetic appreciation when it comes to calisthenics. Or from what I've noticed, I should say. Crazy. So don't, my love. I gotta stop doing that. I did all that for no reason. That's annoying, but part of the process, I suppose, of figuring this out. I think the problem is that I need to remove that after. I think that's the problem. So if I move that, let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, cool. Figured it out, guys. Figured it out. Figured it out. Figured it out. Yeah, exactly. Chasing numbers. Exactly. Exactly. Execution over numbers any day of the week. All right, let's just walk with this, and then we'll get into a working set afterwards. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, because I'm. Let's go with another 10, and then we're gonna leave that alone. Probably could have gone with 15, but it's not necessary. Not necessary. What were you, 1 hour and 17 minutes? Not bad for all the little stoppages we took. Not bad at all. I wonder if let me just try and stand on something and see if that helps to give a bit more leverage. Nah, that just makes things worse. Oh no, man. Oh well, let's just do this set. Lovely, man. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff, man. All right, folks. I think that's all we're gonna do for today's session, man. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the chest in today. Actually, I do some core, but I ain't gonna do that on stream. I don't want to let this stream extend for too long. I'm gonna do some core off stream, but for as far as the stream goes, we're done. That's today's upper body workout, man. Quality session, mix of calisthenics, bit of weighted movements, all that other stuff. So cannot complain, man. The chat has been chatting, man. Ayrton, you kept me entertained for the majority of this workout stream, so I appreciate you, boss. Everybody else who's watching, appreciate you too. I know you can't always write in the chat, but I appreciate you viewing regardless. Yeah, man, have a good one as well. Everyone enjoy the rest of the day, rest of the week. Make sure you progress towards your goals, whatever they may be. And I'll catch you on the next stream. I'm out.